What's up, y'all? It's been a little while since I made a public video for YouTube, but I'm sorry, I've been focused on making pet videos and hype videos, you know what I'm saying, for my group of clients that I'm doing a 6 week or 7 weeks, actually it turns out to be, period of discipline and focus before we get into the holiday season. Just want to give it a good go at it before we get into the holiday season, kind of, you know, let loose a little bit. And so we prepare ourselves going into 2019. Paying this much closer attention to such a larger group of people at one time. I pay good attention to a lot of people, but not this close of attention to so many people for so long. And it's given me some insight as into some of the pitfalls that befall us all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and this is something I've heard over the years, but it's just kind of been a recurrent theme over the course of, you know, this. If we're only 3 weeks into this, it's kind of been a reoccurring theme. Is, you know, shoulders slump, head down. You know, I'm not seeing results. Now, there's two things that I'm going to say in response to that. Number one, results aren't seen. Results aren't go outside, look for Bigfoot, look for the stars, and see if you see them. Results are not that. Results are made. Results are earned. Results are achieved. You know what I'm saying? Results are like wild boar, like African tribe, wild, go out with a bow and arrow, find a wild boar, shoot it in the neck, take it home and eat it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, vegans, but that's what they do. That's what results are. And sometimes them wild boars are a pain in the behind. They be coming back around trying to gore you with their tusks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be frustrating. You know what I'm saying? To try to get over a plateau. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter if you don't put everything you have into getting those results. If you can't say without a doubt that I've left no stone unturned and trying to accomplish these results, then it's a matter of what you've put in. You can't put in just a little something and expect to get everything out. It doesn't work like that. You can't expect to be a top level athlete and only working out 45 minutes a day. The top level athletes work out 3-4 hours a day in any sport. That's what they do. Nobody work out for 45 minutes and expect to be swollen and good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen. You'd be surprised what some of the people say to me. You can't come talking about I'm coming off the couch, I want to lose 50 pounds in 3 months by the time I get to my family reunion. No, your mindset is completely whack. So my point in saying this is that you can't get discouraged. You gotta do some auditing first. You gotta look in the mirror first and say, okay, what exactly have I done? Exactly. How many times a day have I been working out? How many calories a day have I been eating? What are my macros? How much sleep have I been getting? If you don't have a good idea of exactly what you've been doing, exactly what your calorie count is, exactly how many times you've been working out, then you haven't even put the right foot forward to accomplish those results. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know that stuff, and if you do know that stuff, and you know that you haven't been doing enough, what's required to do it, especially if you've done it before. If you've done it before, all you gotta do is go back and repeat that same process to get to getting those results that you had before. Some people made tremendous results some years ago. Now they're not making the results again. Freely admitting that they're not doing the same thing that they did to achieve those results before, and then upset about it. What? Like, what is there to be upset about? You haven't done what's necessary. You haven't done what's necessary to pass your class. If you don't study, you don't pass the class. It's fairly simple logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get this through because it seems like a societal mental plague that we got. Like, we expect to get everything from just doing a little something. And it doesn't work. We get upset. And we treat our scale like it's a We treat our scale like it's a Facebook friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on Facebook, you can say anything. You can say, oh man, I suck at, I failed at depressed and blah. And then people will come in, oh, it's okay, you'll get them next time. You know what I'm saying? You'll get them next time. You do fine next time. But no, the scale is like that best friend that when you try to sing, you thought you could sing, and they're like, nah, bruh, you suck. You suck at singing. You can't carry no tune. And it might have hurt. It might have stung a little bit, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what the scale like. The scale like, whatever you did yesterday, bruh, nah, that ain't working. You need to go back to the drawing board, try that again. Or you need to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get some more sleep. You need to not be so stressed. You need to try a little something different with your diet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the scale is. The scale is giving us this information like, did that work? Did that not work? Okay, let's try, you know what I'm saying? And even then, you still need a little bit more detail because your weight may not change that much, but your results could be changing. We're 3 weeks into this thing. I started off at like 229 pounds and flat. Now I'm like 226.8. We're 3 weeks in. Well, it's not no huge amount of weight loss, but I can see the changes in my body. You know what I'm saying? I did my body fat this morning down to about 2% body fat. I'll put those pictures up there. I can feel the changes in my body, but I'm not even really that focused on how I look or, achieving my body fat. I'm focused on getting in better shape, and I know the rest will take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focused every week on doing these challenges, weekly challenges, a little bit better every week. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? Getting a little bit stronger, a little bit better shape. And these are things that are tangible that you can feel and determine why you're working out. You know what I'm saying? People want to pay loose attention to it. Just go work out, go zombie mode in the workout, just getting through the workout, not trying to excel at the workout and expect they're going to get some kind of tremendous results. It does not work that way. It doesn't work. So you're going to be upset. You know what I'm saying? Especially if all you looking at is the scale forever. That's not all you look at. I want you to look at the scale on a regular basis because the scale is like I said, your accountability partner when it's not me. And I'm can be your accountability partner on top of the scale. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure you're putting your best foot forward. If you're using a scale, use it for the right purposes. All right? And put your best foot forward before you start hanging your head. If you're only 2-3 weeks into your whatever you're trying to accomplish, you haven't even done anything yet. Like, you can't expect. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? If most you're gonna lose as far as fat is 1 pound a week if you work out regularly. If you're just coming off the couch, yeah, you might lose a little bit more. But if you've been working out for years, you'd be lucky to lose 1 pound a week. Some of that ain't even fat if you're losing 1 pound a week. You get on the scale to make sure that you're not doing the wrong things, to keep you accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get on the scale. And this is not about getting on the scale per se. It's just a method that I like to use. And I've said this in previous videos for accountability and keeping yourself honest. But you gotta at least give it your best shot. Don't expect the scale to just tell you what you weigh, and then use that to determine your direction from then on. All right, guys, I'm just trying to keep it in perspective, man. As people start hanging their head so quickly, and you haven't put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't. I know you haven't, especially if I'm paying attention to you. I know what you've been doing. I know what effort you've been putting in by what you say, by what you don't say, by what you do, by what you don't do. I pay attention to all that. So don't kid yourself and think that you're trying your best. And don't expect the results that you're trying to get if you have not put in your best. So you guys just keep everything in perspective, keep it real. Let's get these results, man. It's as simple as that. All right, man. Peace out.